Mark Berggren here with Schwing America, and today we are going to talk about the S61SX. Now this machine is kind of special. This is what we call our Quebec legal. So that means that this machine can be operated in Quebec during their spring road restrictions. So we accomplish that by putting it on a longer chassis, but then we need to move more up weight up front. So that is why we have the fuel tank, water tank, and the outrigger pad storage located, or outrigger feet storage located up front. So the 61SX is a 4-section overhead roll and fold boom with a 180-degree main section, 197 feet of vertical reach, 184 feet 6 inches of horizontal reach, 380-degree slewing range, and we have 4.5-inch S3000 pipeline on the boom. That is what distinguishes this from the 58SX. This particular machine is mounted on the Mac Terra Pro, and of course it has our SCC in-cab controller inside. That has the 7-inch display because we have a blind spot camera on both sides of the front end, and of course then we have our standard backup camera in the back. Got to walk way back to get a look over this whole thing. So up front we have our 200-gallon fuel tank, and then we have our 120-gallon pressurized water tank. So here's your water supply valve, water box fill, and water tank drain valve. So now you can fill the water tank from down here via that water supply valve. Just need to open up the air pressure exhaust. That allows air to escape while you're filling it. Down below, we also have a flapper valve on top, so you can fill it up top as well. Now this machine is going to Canada, of course, so we have a tank heater. So that is operated by that quarter turn valve, so that allows the water from the truck engine to circulate and keep the water tank from freezing. So there this has our pyramid foot for the outrigger leg. That is optional. And there we have the controls for the pressurized water tank. Because we have a pressurized water tank, of course, then we do not need a water pump. Moving along to the passenger side of the machine, we have our hydraulic controls. So we have our boom valve, electric stroke limiter, V-stop valve, concrete pump, agitator, and then we have our high pressure boom filter. Like with all Schwings, you can run this manually in the event of electrical failure from these controls. Here we have the vector, and then the next toolbox is just for storage. And below that we have our outrigger hand valves on the passenger side. Just trying to get you guys a good look of this machine. Moving toward the back. Inside here we have our operator control station. Just that little keypad right there. And then of course we have our 3-button e-stop, agitator reverse, horn button, our concrete pump and agitator pressure gauges. Moving up top, this has the 2525-6 pump kit that outputs 213 cubic yards an hour at 1169 PSI. Again, the Schwings are all hydraulic switching. And then you can see we have storage for the outrigger pads on the hydraulic legs. And of course there we have our water box. And as I'm stepping back, here we have the water tank level gauge, ram change station. B-Rock hopper with adjustable aluminum hood. So there's your adjustments there. A couple other options that this machine has is our red light, green light warning system. So that is the LEDs on the taillights. So when the concrete pump is in forward, those are green. And when it is stopped, those are red. There's your backup camera. This also has the optional CCI lined back end kit. So that's chrome carbide lined pipeline. And that cover right there is your S3 and accumulator. And then just above, we have that light. So that tells you when your boom is centered. So when you're folding back up, that will illuminate green when your boom is in the center position, so you can lower it down into the rear rest. Stop button on the back. Hydraulically driven oil cooler and filter combination. Beautiful color on this machine. One of my favorites. And there we have our 215 gallon hydraulic tank. Of course, we have our driver side outrigger, hand valves, hydraulic tank drain valve, outrigger work lights. So there you have it, the Schwing S61SX, Quebec legal. If you want to learn more, please go to schwing.com. Thank you.